Hi, Freya here. Welcome to my channel. What am I talking about? I don't even know. Oh, first I want to show you guys my Valentine's Day slash Christmas present. So this is a Celtic cross from Celtic Creations here in Vancouver. It's double-sided again. It's actually honestly exactly like my other one, but it's sterling silver with raw diamonds. It was I don't even want to tell you how expensive it was. It was very expensive, but it's so pretty. It like sparkles. I like that it blends actually with my shirt, but then you just see like the cross of the diamonds. So yeah, these earrings I made myself. They have like a little spike at the bottom. Yeah, okay, I just want to share some things with you guys. First of all, my blood sugar for today, sorry, my weight is 251.6, so I've lost another pound, which is exciting. Another pound. I haven't lost that much in the last couple of days, actually. But that's good. That is 31 pounds from my pre-op diet, and 41 pounds, I guess 40 pounds from my heaviest. My blood sugar was a 6 today, 6.0, which is fine. I mean, it was a bit higher, but it's still fine. The thing is, I just went for like a pretty long walk. So, let's backtrack a little bit. So, we still have not received our new car. Or, actually, we're in the process of probably choosing another car, not a Honda, because it doesn't seem like we're really succeeding in getting one of those. So, Michael's brother is a car expert, basically. So he told us a couple more models that are really good. So we send Michael's friend, who's doing this all for us, we send him these other cars that we could potentially get. So he will find something tomorrow, and then hopefully what they're saying is tomorrow evening we will have a car. I'm a little bit doubtful, but hopefully, you know. Yeah, right now I just went to 2020, which is at my church. It's like a gathering, like you make food and we do Bible study, and today we watched this pastor with this crazy name. Anyway, talk about, I should know. Let me think. Daniel was a character. There was a Daniel. And a bunch of other guys, and they were Jews, and they were slaves by this guy named Nebuchadnezzar, and then something with food, and then they became really healthy, and then he became very influential, and then he served a whole bunch of kings, and blah blah blah. I don't know. That's kind of what it was about. Anyway. So why am I telling you this? I'm tired, okay? I have no idea why I'm telling you this. Alright. Moving on, I guess. Okay, so twice today, one person didn't recognize me. It's at this hair salon I used to work at. The receptionist, she honestly was like, I didn't recognize you. Did you used to wear glasses? And I'm like, no, I've lost 40 pounds. So this is funny because there's two people now today that have actually been like, no, I've lost 40 pounds. Like another lady at the church thing came up to me. She says, your face looks like you look very beautiful and like smiley and happy and like peaceful. And I'm like, no, I have lost 40 pounds. That's what my face is thinner. It's becoming more like a face instead of like a fat blob. So it's pretty funny. People are like not recognizing me or whatever. I mean, of course I did my hair, which Saturday I will not have these dark roots, which will be great. And I, styled a little bit and put some makeup on, and yeah, feel a lot better. But anyway, so this morning I still wanted to get out because I was like, okay, this is crazy. So, Michael and his mom, they had stuff to do, so they dropped me off at the shopping center, and then I just kind of had a coffee and, sorry, I just have stuff in my throat, okay? Anyway, so they dropped me off at the shopping area. And I got a coffee, and I did a bit of shopping. I bought some spinach and some pistachios. But I got the pistachios for Xander and for Michael. But I ended up eating way too many of them because they're little. My tiny stomach is like, whatever, I can't feel that anyway. So it's so easy to eat too many, and half a cup of pistachios is like 270 calories or something freaking crazy. So yeah, I kind of might have slightly overeaten on those today. But I mean, I counted 150, and I don't think I should add more to it. This is good though, because I calculated all my calories today, and I'm at 1,090, and I probably ate a lot more pistachios. So and it's also 10 o'clock. So no, it's actually 10:30 right now. So I'm not gonna eat more anyway. So it should even out. I hope so. Pistachios are not a good idea. Same with popcorn. I see people eating popcorn. Why would you do that? Again, it's fluffy and little, and you can probably horrifically overeat on popcorn. So like things like, what do they call those? Slider food. I think it's called slider food. It just slides in. So yeah, I don't want to eat those. Yeah, and so then it was like, I woke up at 10. I woke up pretty late actually, but I went to bed at 12. So that's pretty good for me. So I slept a lot of hours. So then when I woke up, then no, I woke up at 9:30 probably actually. More like 9:30. Then I had to just get dressed and stuff, and I don't know, beautify a little bit, because there's a lot of people that I kind of know at the shopping area. So I didn't want to look like poo. So, and other people are like, oh, your skin looks so great. This is makeup. My skin does not look great at all. I have that is not a great skin right there. And then I have all this stuff on my mouth, and this is from the stevia, which I already said, I think stevia is giving me a reaction, which my life coach is telling me to buy more stevia. So I don't know if I'm going to actually. I have a lot of sticky notes on my look, I don't know, that's my desk. Wait 1 second. Look, sticky notes everywhere, sticky notes. And then I ran out of sticky notes, so then I bought. I'm sure you're gonna know what I'm gonna say. Lots more sticky notes. Yeah, I like them because they're stuck to your fridge, and then when they're done, then you just get rid of them. Although this one said cancel Bell before the 28th, which I didn't do, so now I'm stuck with Bell for another month. Yeah, I'm actually on a family plan with my sister, but ooh, whoa, why is it so blurry? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm on a family plan with my sister, but it's hard to determine who went over, which it mostly is me. I go over. So then she ends up with having to pay, blah. And it's not good for either of us to be on a family plan, so I'm going on a family plan with Michael, because he pays my bill anyway. So, yeah. Which means I'm getting a new iPhone! And in a few months, I will be getting an Apple Watch, which I'm super excited about. I should put my stupid face away because I end up looking at myself. And that just looks stupid. Yes, so Apple Watch, super excited about that. For multiple reasons. I'm excited because, one, I want to do shopping lists for, when I'm shopping. It's convenient to not have to scroll through your phone or have a piece of paper. So, I mean, that's like housewife logic, You get an Apple Watch for shopping lists. And also, I will be getting the more expensive Apple Watch, which is the GPS plus the cellular or whatever, because then if I forget my phone, I still have a phone. It's like having two phones, basically. I can pick up with my Apple Watch, which will be really convenient too. Also because, yeah, it will be convenient. And then the obviously third reason is because it'll count my steps. So yeah, those are a few reasons, and yeah, but I'm gonna be getting a new phone because this one is a few years old. I gotta show you guys my background. It's so pretty. I stole this background from online. but it is so pretty. It's like a greeny blue. Can you even see it? Oh, no, I'm just reflecting. No, it's because it turned off. Stupid. Okay, here. It's like a greeny blue forest. It's super magical and pretty. I love it. Anyway, no, I've had this one for a couple of years, and the thumb scanner doesn't work anymore, so I have to put the code in every single time. And my email stopped working, and it's just kind of, ouch, kind of falling apart. So yeah. What else should I talk about? Okay, so since yesterday, I was officially out of any stages. Like, I'm regular food right now. Today I stress ate again. So I don't know if I told you guys, but I stress ate a couple of days ago, and my stomach was literally cramping, and I was sitting next to the toilet for an hour. Today I stress ate yogurt, which you would think it's just yogurt, but yeah, don't stress eat. I highly recommend you not stress eating, or don't watch anything either. And that's another thing, that I've been watching things because I'm so used to doing it, but then at the same time I get to eat so little, so I might as well actually enjoy what I'm eating. I feel like my hair is messed up. No, I'm fine. Yeah, I feel like I don't really get to eat that much. So when you watch something, when you're binging, it makes sense because you're eating so much. It doesn't make sense anyway, but it's more logical to be binging and eating and watching stuff. But when you're watching stuff and you get to eat this much on a tiny plate, it's like, where did my food go? You know, it's kind of sad. Actually, it's very sad. So maybe with company, you can eat but have good company and conversation, but you're focused on your, like, in your meal. That makes more sense. Yeah, I am dying to make a beef stew so badly with my instant pot. I really want to make a really tasty, hearty beef stew, because I've been having the stupid canned beef stews, and there's like 3 bites of beef in there, and it's just so sad because it's like the best part of everything. So I really want to make, maybe that's what I should make tomorrow with my sister. She's coming over, so we want to make something good. Maybe we should just make a beef stew. That'd be awesome, with peas this time. Yum. What else? I need to be a little bit better with taking my vitamins, because often I forget. Okay, so I'm supposed to take 2 calcium and 2 prenatal vitamins. Don't ask me why they're prenatal. Maybe they're just like the best ones, but the bariatric people want you to take prenatal vitamins. So I'm supposed to take 2 calcium, 2 prenatal, 1 B12, and 1 D3. So often I skip my two. I basically skip them because I've divided them up. So in the morning I take 2 calcium with a B12, or actually don't know which it is, and then in the afternoon I take 1 calcium, 1 prenatal, and 1 D or B12. So that's how I divide it up. But then for the longest time I forget to take my morning vitamins, and then I take, in the evening I just take 1 calcium, 1 prenatal, 1 D3, and 1 B12. So I really need to start taking everything that I need to take. So I took mine this morning, yay! So then later on I can take the other calcium and the prenatal, and then I've taken everything today. Yeah. No, it's good. Life's good. Life is really good. I mean, I can tell that people like think that I look different, and it's just funny. It's more funny than anything, because I don't know. They think the lady thought I looked happier and more peaceful. I'm not more peaceful, and I'm not happier necessarily. I just look better, but they can't recognize it. It's funny. It's because I still have like a fat body, but my face looks so much better, you know? Anyway, but you guys just wait. Just wait until I hit my I will have cheekbones, like I'll look so much better. Anyway, it's still fun though. It's a fun process. It is nice. And I mean, I've also heard though that a lot of people say that when you start losing weight, a lot of people treat you differently, right? They will treat you nicer and better and whatever. But We'll see if that's true. It's weird because on one hand I feel like bitter about him, like, oh, fuck you, you never paid attention to me when I was, fat. But then on the other hand, I'm kind of like, oh, they're nice to me, so, Anyway. Anything else exciting to share? I got a new chair. I got an awesome new chair. Let me see if you guys can actually see it. Right there. But now I have two chairs next to each other. But that chair is gorgeous. I got it from my boyfriend's mom. It's like softy suede, and then with the red pillow, it just looks gorgeous. So I'm sure I've told you guys, but I want to open a cafe. So I will be filming in my cafe too at some point. But those are actually the exact chairs that I want to put in my cafe, but not suede because it's going to be hard to clean. But this exact chair, like, I honestly could not be more perfect. Again, this is law of attraction or God or whatever you want to call it, because this is literally the exact model of chair that I want in my cafe. But I was thinking maybe leather, but then leather also it cracks and blah blah. So I don't know, some sort of fabric. I guess that's this model, this model chair with different fabric. And then in reds and dark greens and browns. Like, those are like, it's going to be so cozy. It's going to be so gorgeous. Anyway, I can't wait. So, another interesting thing, it was just kind of like a past, not a passing, but like a job thing, is that I used to have a job at the beginning of last year. I started working at this hair salon. And I wasn't there for the money because I didn't really need the money. I just needed to be creative and to get out of the house and socialize and, just honestly, when I got hired there, I told the lady, I'm not here for the money. It'd be great to make some. It'd be great to gather tips, but I'm here to have a good time. So, I started there, and actually I'm not going to name any names or locations or whatever, but I started working there. Before I started working there, I got my hair done there. And this one woman cut my hair and colored my hair, and I had henna in my hair, like red henna. So she tried to strip it, and now that I know what kind of stylist she is, I would never let her touch my hair, ever. So she stripped it, bleached it twice with the henna in it, and I ended up with green hair. She didn't listen to like what kind of end result I wanted. She cut my hair too. She didn't ask me what I wanted. She didn't ask me how I wanted it styled. Like, literally, she didn't communicate with me at all. And I left with green hair. So then after that, I needed a haircut again, like months later. And then I had her cut my hair one more time, and I was just like, oh my god, like, she's horrible. So, and she's kind of like trashy and like rednecky and stuff. This is going to be a really long story. I don't know why I started at 18 minutes. I'll try to wrap it up then quickly. So basically, when I started, I went to that salon, and I asked to have a haircut, and that woman that cut my hair, the terrible one, was the only person available. And I said, can I please have somebody else, not her? And then basically this other woman cut my hair, and I really like her. Like, we get along really well. Like, I really, really like her. And she cut my hair, but then it didn't really quite work out, and I had it, but it was fine actually. It was good enough. So I had it for a while. So then I talked to her, and then she, I told her I was a hairstylist, and that, and then she was like, okay, talk to the owner, and then the owner said, okay, great, you can start, and then exactly what I just said, like, I don't really need the money, I just want here for a good time, and to learn from the other stylists, and, to have a good time, basically. So, I started up, and then the person that cut my hair was also bitter because I didn't go back to her. I went to the other stylist. So, and when I started working there, she completely ignored me. Like, completely. Then she started being really rude to me, and I was honestly like not having it, and uh, all kinds of stuff. So it got so bad that she in front of and she did that in front of like everyone, like yelling and being incredibly unprofessional. Like I said, she was a redneck. And she threw like a business card in my face, like it hit me like in the face, and she like tried to rip my books and toss them across the room. Like she was so crazy, and honestly, all I really said is like, oh my god, you were like so unprofessional, and like the way like the atmosphere was terrible. Like nobody likes her, but the boss was too scared to fire her. So the reason why I'm telling you all this is because I'm getting my hair colored there by the same person. Anyway, long story short, I basically quit because the owner would not fire her. And that sounds so crazy, but this person was scaring away clients, like left, right, and center, destroying the reputation of the salon, had horrible work ethic, would just be like a total bully, a terrible sloppy worker, would leave with like hair on the floor everywhere, like it was like she was a terrible worker. Really, really, really bad. Like, I'm not even kidding, like, how bad she is. Like, she walks around, like, my boyfriend goes for walks there with his dog, and she's like staring him down, and he's just like what the fuck, like why is she looking at me like that, right? So and like anyway, the stylist that I do like basically last week said if she doesn't go, I'm gonna quit, because she's had so many issues with her. And then finally the boss decided to actually like let her go, or she decided she found another job or whatever. And then this trash went and stole all of the client cards, which are salon property. They're not hers. They're not her clients. She lives in like a completely different like neighborhood. This is not her neighborhood. Even if she steals the client cards, the clients are not going to go all the way to wherever the hell she lives, right? So it's absolutely crazy. And anyway, so I went in there today, and she was there, and I just completely ignored her. It was beautiful. And yeah, it's her last week, so yay, there's justice in this world. Anyway, so then I've been kind of debating whether I want to come back, because even though the paychecks were tiny, it was really nice to have that extra bit of money and then just spend it on groceries or whatever. That was kind of nice. And besides her, all of the other stylists are great. They're all great. I have fun with all of them. Yeah, so I don't really, I'm not gonna go back, obviously, I'm not, because I want to open my own business. So this is what this is about, basically. And I also really realized that I don't want to own a salon. I can own a salon. I can easily own a salon. But I think owning a coffee shop, it has more, like, you can do more with it. And it's not really a coffee shop. It's like a coffee shop / eatery, right? So, like I said, I want to have a stage where, I can have live music, comedy, poetry, talks, all kinds of stuff, like shows, like live shows, basically. And I want to have like a huge wooden community table in the middle where people can like teach little courses for kids. If it's Halloween, someone can do like a Halloween art project, or that's like my vision. It's gonna be fucking great. The food is gonna be all like a homey, like not a homey, what's the word? Like hearty, tasty, healthy, filling food. And coffee's gonna be excellent, and the atmosphere is gonna be great. I want to put a fireplace in it, and wooden ceilings, and then those types of chairs, and beautiful lighting, and it's gonna be great. And I'm gonna have shelves where people, like local artists, can sell their stuff. Like I have a friend that makes jewelry. My sister, like my stepmom, has a company, like a natural product line company. So I would love to display that, and then have local art around. And it's gonna be, like I said, a hair salon is a hair salon. Like that's it. There's nothing else to it. You can't, it's limited. It's limited, and I think an eatery is not limited. It's limitless. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna run this so well. I have such high standards when it comes to cleanliness, even quality of, I do not take shortcuts when it comes to anything really. I really do a job well, and that's what I want to raise my child, Xander, and I want to raise my other future children, just to, whatever it is that you're doing, do it fucking well and take pride in it. And that's one thing that I have taken away from all my jobs that I've had in my life, and all the, even firings and all, everything like that. When I grew up as a teenager, I had no self-confidence. I thought I was a fucking loser that nobody liked. I have lost so many friends at an early age, which completely traumatized me, that I honestly thought I was a loser. And the thing that I focused on in my 20s, because clearly I didn't have boyfriends or a social life or anything really, because I was fat and alone. But one thing that I definitely take away from my life is that I pride myself in doing a job well. No matter what the fucking job is, I pride myself in doing it really, really well. And I have had, you don't need to train me. I pick shit up like that, doesn't matter what it is. So I definitely pride myself in that, and I know that I'm gonna run a kick-ass business. And you know what I was talking about with Michael too is, if I run this well, he's gonna let me open another business. And if that runs well, I can open another business. And I can open a shit ton of businesses and run them really well. Gordon Ramsay shows where he goes and he, the Kitchen Nightmare, Hotel Hell, all those shows. That would be my dream job. Going into a place and overhauling it and just fixing everything that is wrong. That'd be so fun. But anyway, I would be just doing it from the get-go. I'll be doing things right. Not to say that I wouldn't have to have some learning curves, and of course I'm going to learn how to do things better and evolve and change and improve. But yeah, that's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. And then of course I'm going to have babies. So that is basically my plan for the next year. Oh, and I would like my partner to get divorced, and then I would like to get engaged, and I would like to get married. All these plans this year. And I'm not going to be a fat bride. Yes! Yeah, that's good. Anyway, I guess I can share part of I can share lots of stuff on my channel. Anyway, I'm excited. I'm optimistic and excited. So, good stuff. Alright, I think I'm gonna wrap this up because it's almost half an hour long. So, anyway, thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Bye for now.